Bruchim Abam B'Shem Hashem. On behalf of Irgun Shir Moses Boston, I'd like to welcome everybody here in the shul and everybody upstairs, downstairs, all around the country joining us. Big Mount Kiddush Hashem through a live broadcast of Irgun Shir live stream or Torah Conference Network or Torah Anytime or Yeshiva World, our phone lines. Everybody joining us, Mika Amchi Yisrael, all over the country, all over the world joining us. Is Big Mount Kiddush Hashem. Today she is co-sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. David Dax in honor of Rabbi Cohen. Also co-sponsored by Mr. Meir Starkle and Ishmas Ovev Rabbi Sabra Meir. Today we have discussed to have with us a Choshen guest who is here already all the years, Rabbi Zev Cohen Shlita, Rabbi Das Yeshurun and Rosh Kolel Mishpat Chicago, who came to be mechazik us on the very important topic. A lot of people live a boring life, but us Yidden, we like to take Yiddishkeit to the next level. And Rabbi Cohen is coming here to be mechazik us on that topic. We're asking Rabbi say we need sponsors of the tzibit, so Shosha Zikr Rabbim. Could you imagine you have the schus of Eden all over the world coming and learning your schus? We need the help of them to sponsor Yeshurun. Please call Irgun Shir at 718-851-8651 or email to tapecenter@yeshivana.com. The schedule our Shurim of the summer, Shurim of the whole summer, everybody's waiting. We just gave it out tonight, and whoever needs it should call our office and we'll send them, email them a copy. Again, now the covenant is schus to call Rabbi Cohen. Teach us how to take Yiddishkeit to the next level. Rabbi Cohen Shlita.
It's always a schus to come here and see chaverim, see mishpacha, my brother-in-law, and Yedidim from all the years. And every year they ratchet up the pressure by saying, first we're speaking in Boston, then we're speaking upstairs and downstairs and the Catskills, and now they say they're speaking all over the world. Okay, we should all be zeicha to be matzliach together in Avodas Hashem. I just want to mention, you said I'm a guest. I'm not a guest. I feel like I'm a member of the Boston Kehila, a member of Irgun Shirei Torah. We should all be zeicha to be matzliach together. Okay, I'd like to start off with a question. This question grabbed me. I'm going to tell you why. I was learning Daf Yomi, and last week in Daf Yomi it mentions that when Rav would sign a proclamation, imagine Rav signed a proclamation. The Metzach Torah said whatever they said, and Rav's signature was the shape of a fish. It's a Gemara Kavra. Rav signed every document that went out in his name around the world, like Irgun Shirei Torah around the world, he signed by drawing the shape of a fish. So first of all, I recommend to all my friends here that it's always very good to learn with a pen. I know pens are old-fashioned now. Nobody likes to use pens anymore. Pens are good because you write things down on the side of your Gemara. So I have written down on the side of my Gemara to look in the biography of Rabbi Shapiro on page 119, where he asked the question of what is the purpose of Rav writing or signing his signature with a fish. Okay, so I'm going to try to answer that question by the time this year's over, I hope. Okay, now, I've told you many times one of my favorite things to do is to learn Chumash and Rashi. So we're going to learn a lot of Chumash and Rashi tonight. We're going to start off with Parsha Shlach. In Parsha Shlach, the Mice of the Meraglim, the Pasuk says like this. This is Yud Gimel Pasuk Lamed. Vayahas Kolel Esa Amel Moshe. Kolel got everybody to be quiet. Stamapella, no? You ever think about that? How do you get 3 million people to be quiet without a microphone? Or even with a microphone? How do you get 3 million people to be quiet? However many people were there. Hundreds of thousands, pashtus millions. Okay, he got everybody to be quiet. Vayomer. And then Kolel said, Vayomer. Oloi nale v'yarashnu oisah ki yochal nuchal lo. Talk Rashi. First Rashi. Oloi nale. Afilu b'shamayim. Even if Moshe Rabbeinu tells us to go to Shamayim, v'oimer, and he says, asu sulamais, make ladders, or take ladders, v'yalu sham, and go up there, and not tzliach b'chol derarif. we will be matzliach. Moshe Rabbeinu tells us to go to Shemayim, we will be matzliach. Now, I don't know why Rashi doesn't do this, but Rashi does not bring down the makor for these words of take ladders. This is from a Gemara in Sotah Daf Lamed Hey. Now, in the pasuk, we all know in Bereshis, Chav Ches, pasuk Yud Beis, the Torah says, this is the Torah's lashon by the dream of Yaakov Avinu. Sula mutzav arza, v'roisha magiah shemayim. It was a ladder that went from the earth to the Shemayim. But that's pashtus, not what Rashi's talking about here. Rashi's talking about taking a ladder. Take a ladder. So, what does it mean to take a ladder? I said a marshal in Chicago. I said, somebody says to his friend, okay, let's climb Mount Everest. Bring a pogo stick. What does it help to bring a ladder to go up to Shemayim? And this is really Ramoshe's kasha. Ramoshe has this kasha in Dorash Moshe. I don't know if he's listening or not, but anybody in Shul is listening. One of the members of Shul pointed out this Dorash Moshe. I want to thank him and thank the whole Shul for much of what I'm saying tonight. But Ramoshe said, L'chura Tamua. It's a pella. Lama ama ha-mashal asusu lamais. If Moshe Rabbeinu says to go up, we'll go up. What do the Salomais have to do? Salomais mamashenu klum, says Moshe. Ladders don't help at all. Zakar Moshe v'nira. Kisha Adam writes so this gadel tzarich lases kol ma shebi also shebi chaloso sheniku sheroitza mamish. If a person wants to do something, he has to show that he wants to start. He has to make a concerted effort, l'shem shamayim, that he wants to start. And if he does, Yimel Dvar Mitzvah. Vadi Yisrael. Oz Yatzichu Hashem Yisbarach Im Rosh Hashem Yisbarach Yisrael. Aval Vakesh Hashem Yisbarach Yadleu V'Naseu B'Loi Shum Avoida Meito Yizei Yefshel Vakesh Klal. To say to Kodesh Baruch Hu Hashem, Daven, your eyes closed, make a Kavanah Gedol Hashem, I want to finish Balu Yishalmi. What's your plan? I have no plan. When are you going to learn? I have no idea. It's a gelechta. Kodesh Baruch Hu is not shooting into someone's head, Balu Yishalmi. Rashiva Shlita Shebizech Rafu Shleima Seishachol Yisrael used to say, I'm sure many people heard this, he used to tell us, Amerikanische Bocher will lernen ganz Shas and Einach und schlafen danach leuchtet. Amerikanische Bocher wants to learn all the Shas in one night and he wants to sleep that night also. It doesn't work that way. It's hard work. It's a lot of work and it's hard work. Ramesha says, but if you mean it, you can get up to Shemayim. How will you get up there? Hashem will take you up, just so you want to start. Okay. Now, that's at the beginning of Shlach. Then, it continues, Torah continues, and they told Kolel, Moshe, we can't go, we're not going up. Then came the entire tumult, and Moshe Rabbeinu told them what's going to happen to them. And they're all going to die in the midbar. Everybody was in mourning. They got up the next morning. They came to the mountain. They said, Hinanu violinu. We're going to go up. First they said we're not going up. Now they said we are going up. So now let's go. So what happened now? There's no olinu anymore. Doesn't work now. Why not? As the Torah says, you want to go now? There's no Moshe Rabbeinu. There's no Aaron. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not going with you. You're not going to be Matzliach. You want to be Matzliach? Bring a ladder and you'll climb to Shemayim. If Hashem says so. But if you don't bring a ladder and you don't show you want to go, then nothing's going to happen. Okay. Now, there's another Rashi. Pashas Noach. What happened to Pashas Noach? Rashi says in Pashas Noach by the Dor HaFloga. Rashi says, Na'ala l'Rakia. We want to go up to the Rakia. Na'ala l'Rakia. They wanted to go up to Rakia, but Hashem didn't want them to go up to Rakia. When Hashem didn't want to go to Rakia, lo yitzlichu. They were not matzliach. So the Pashas Noach says they want to go up, they're not matzliach. The end of Pashas Shlach says they want to go up, they're not matzliach. Pashas Nitzavim, Lashon of the pasuk in the other parsha Nitzavim is. We all know this pasuk also. Gemara talks about this pasuk. It says, "Ki mitzvah zeh shenachim b'tzav chayim lo nefleisi mimcha v'lo rechoki lo b'shamayim hi leimor." Zok Rashi, Gemara in Eruvin, she'ilu hoisa b'shamayim. If the Torah be in Shemayim, he said, "Tzorach la'alos acharev l'lamda." You go up to Shemayim. If a person wants to go up, he can go up. He can go up. So Rabbi say, is this Nagel L'Maisa at all? Nagel L'Maisa, anybody planning going up to Shemayim? Anybody want to go up to Shemayim? Anybody want to do anything that seems to be physically impossible to do? The answer is yes. And everybody in this room probably saw somebody who was a Talmud of somebody who was involved in such a Maisa. What's the Maisa? Politica Maisa. I'm quoting the Maisa right now from the book on Reb Baruch Baird. I heard this Maisa from the Mashiach, Zecher Tzadik Levracha, Reb Nosson Zatzal, and the Maisa is Yedua, but the Maisa is a Pella. Maisa is a Pella. During a meeting regarding the Bolshevik decrees that were designed to wipe out Torah observance in Russia, Chavetz Chaim said that Russian Jewry had erred by not taking up arms and fighting the Bolsheviks. They should have fought the Bolsheviks. Although the Bolsheviks and their decrees were supported by the Russian army in all its might, so such a war would have involved much sacrifice. Chavetz Chaim maintained that it would have weakened, listen to these words here, it's unbelievable. Chavetz Chaim maintained that it would have weakened the forces of impurity, and in the end, the Jews would have won. Can anybody explain to me, what does it mean the Jews would have won? What does it mean? Tell me what it means. Who would have gone to war? A few yeshiva, Bachrim. How many kollels were there? We don't know this. We don't talk about it too much. But between the two world wars, all the yeshivas in Europe, in Litva for sure, all of them together, with whoever was learning in kollel, Lakewood was several times bigger. Lakewood now was several times bigger than all the yeshivas together. So, who's going to go? Who's going to go? May I tell you a quick story? Permission? I was once walking in Brookline was right after the Yom Kippur War had begun. So we lived near Rabbi Zev Cohen. So I'm walking home from shul with I used to walk him home, walking to shul, from shul, walking home where I was, so I tell him, still am a little bit of a cowboy. I was a much bigger. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. See, he tells me that he was in touch with the State Department and the whole thing was going on. And he said the State Department said that China is mobilizing troops, and if anybody they hear that anybody from America is going to Israel to fight, who knows what China will do. And then he turns to me, the only time you ever did this, turns to me, takes his finger, he pokes me in my chest. He says to me, the best guy in Yeshiva is in worse shape than the worst guy in the Chinese army. Should just stay home. Stay home. No, stay home. I've been stay home. Well, listen to this. It's unbelievable. Time says go fight. Now, this is based on a Rashi. But say, you like the Rashi? Rashi. Just Rashi. Learn Rashi. Say this. Listen to this Rashi. First person to point out to Mishpat this Yosh this show. Also, this is in li lachim min yavon. Chashim no you one of gonna fight with the Yavon. This for them the fish you them. They were few. We say this right. What do we say? You ever wonder what that means? Rabbi, yeah, I mean, yeah. How many is Rabbi? How many is Mat? Many? Many in the hands of the few. So Rashi says, you